So we've installed our large tank, and sure enough, we need a longer hose. I thought we needed a shorter hose, but longer. So we've got our hose. Jamie at Twisted Development helped us in getting our hose and clamps. These clamps, I don't know the proper name for them. I think it's stepless is the name I see in the package. I've seen guys actually use hose clamps, which you can do, you know, put it on, glue it on, and hose clamps. We like this, much more sano and stronger, you know, we think, you know, long term. So what we've done, I've plugged in here. I put a little soap on the hose and then pushed it on here, and then, you know, this unplugs and plugs back in. I got it clipped in. If you've ever unplugged your Suzuki, your KTM or Husqvarna tank, you'll know how to do that. At the same time, it's a good idea to change your fuel filter. So I'm going to route this up here like this, and when I didn't have the right length hose, it was going to cause us all kinds of grief, and we were going to get a kink in here. So we want this to be nice and no kinks for the way this is routed up here, and it's going to come in right here like so. So I'm going to cut the hose right here. So I've marked it right here, and I like to cut, so I'm only going to cut a tiny bit off. We were real close on our measurement. I guessed 14 inches is what I got with this thing. And I use these little cutters, you know, I don't know where I bought them online. These hose cutters leave a nice straight edge rather than using dikes. And then get our clamp on here. There's different sizes of these. And then, like I said, put a little soap or something in here to help you push it on. And we have the tightest hose. This is like 1/4 inch hose, I think. And it's obviously fuel grade, and you got to push it on here like this, and now you can scoot your clamp on, and I'll probably need to use a tool like a screwdriver to help push that on. Okay, so now I've pushed both of these back on. I got this one on and our other one. So let's do the tank one first. I have our special little tool here that just bought on Amazon. So you grab the clamp like so, and you position it where you kind of want to be, where you want to have that excess, and I'm going to probably put it down here. And just squeeze like so, and you're going to see the hose start to push out on each side, and right about there it's good and tight. And you see how I got a little wetness on here? I put a little soap on there that helps slide that clamp was so tight I slid it on. Now we'll go over here to the other side. Now to get to this one, I'm going to unplug this, and now we can work with a little better. Now this one, I did the same thing. It was real snug on here. This one's a 14. And I used a 14 on here on the size to get these really good and tight. And there is the stock, you can see the stock hose here is a lot thicker than this. This is what Jamie at Twisted had, and he had the thicker stuff, but this stuff's kind of a little trimmer and really snug ID on here. So that's really good. It looks like Continental 1/4 6.4 millimeter fuel injection hose. There's even a part number. So there's all that. Or you can just give Jamie a call. Those guys are awesome guys. So I'm going to get in here again with my tool and clamp away. And my hose is totally bumbled over there. That's a fancy term for just right. And when you clip it on, see how it pulled off? So it clips on and it doesn't pull. That's what you want. And we're back in here. Now I'll probably zip tie this back in here. We're still working on this project bike. This is going to be a off-road build. We're converting this Husqvarna 270 motocross bike we built, which was awesome, into an off-road build. Going to be a really fun bike. So now our hose is completely out of the way. All here sano, no kinks, and we already tested the fuel thing too. We had this off while we were hooking the fuel line, so we'll put fuel in here and start this thing up. Obviously, you still want to make sure you got no drips or anything. Safety, number one. Make sure no leaks, drips anywhere. Let it maybe sit with gas, you know, overnight before you think you're totally solid. So, cool deal. Simple, easy. Have fun riding, and getting a big tank on there, and you can ride longer.